Galaxy coming up. What is the thoughts on facing them?
Yeah, I think in two words, playoff implications, right, for both teams. That's what's at stake for us, for them. So it's going to be a tough game. After what we felt was a decent result in Nashville, but again, these are tough games going into the playoffs, and we need to gather up some momentum and collect points at home.
Speaking of home games, it's been a while since you guys had one at home. The home record is not what you guys are used to. What do you think you need to do better in this one?
Yeah, I think number one, defend well, right? You're always in the game. You're not playing catch up when you concede a goal early. I feel like that's been the case for us. Obviously it becomes difficult when you're not scoring and you're conceding goals. So for us, first and foremost, it's about not conceding goals, and we think that we have enough quality to score goals. So Galaxy is a team that has scored a lot of goals within the last 5 games. So that's going to be a tough task. But again, you know, just being strong defensively, first and foremost, will get us back on track.
You mentioned defending well. When you watch it back from Nashville, what worked so well defensively?
Well, I think we blocked a lot of crosses. We blocked a lot of shots. We had tackles that saved some shots in key moments in the game. We defended as a unit. We pressed high on goal kicks. I think we did a lot of things well. But again, right, that keeps you in the game. And then now it's about scoring and making sure that you get the 3 points by being good offensively.
What do you need to do to score more from a transition perspective, not just from the set pieces, but what do you need to do to score?
Yeah, off transition. Once we win the ball, we got to play forward first, right? That's the if we're gonna have an attitude that we're gonna score in transition, it's gonna be you're gonna see it based on when we win the ball. Can we play forward? Are we gonna have runs in front of the ball? Are we gonna be sprinting past Galaxy defenders? It's transition's almost a mentality, right? Both defensively and offensively, and I think we need to see that in our next game.
And are you feeling that you're starting to get runners in the box? Which I know you just mentioned in terms of the second transition phase of it now with first passes. Are you feeling that mental preparation?
Yeah, sir. I think we definitely lacked that a little bit in Nashville. I think it was a little bit warmer and trying to kind of be smart defensively, but I felt in Colorado we did a really good job of getting guys in the box. So that's something. I mean, you get guys in the box, you create havoc, you score goals. So that's obviously a good recipe to success. But when we do that, we're committing guys forward, and we have to be smart defensively, right, in transition.
The Galaxy. You mentioned the Galaxy are scoring a lot, but they are also conceding a lot of goals. Is there anything that you see that they are doing that's maybe exploitable?
Transition. We talk about transition for sure. Crossing the ball, getting guys into the box, like I mentioned a little bit earlier. But again, I think it becomes a mentality, right? You need to have runners in front of the ball, and that's something that we've lacked the last, maybe last game. And so, set pieces are going to be really important, especially going into the playoffs. We think that set pieces can win you playoff matchups, and so if we can be better in all those different aspects, I think we have a good chance.
I mean, you
Last
come
couple
into this
for Cristian, guys.
Around this time of year. Oftentimes, you've been playing 30 games or whatever at this point. You're relatively rested. Is that can that work to your advantage to have some fresh legs, to have you guys that haven't necessarily put on as many minutes this year as they would normally put on this point of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. At the same time, I'm still trying to get back into like full fitness, and that's going to be really important going into the playoffs. But absolutely, right? I've only played something like 15 games this year, and that's basically half a season. So I'm relatively fresh in that regard. But I described me coming back to the team almost like a signing in a way, because I've been out all year. Basically, the guys have been playing without me, and I come back and kind of bring a little bit of of energy and refreshness that we may have been lacking. So hopefully we can bring that tomorrow, and I feel good just being back and playing 90 minutes again.
How big?
Last one for Cristian.
To clinch a playoff spot tomorrow, the win against the Galaxy, you guys clinch, and you're in. Is it good to get it obviously early, so the pressure's off you, or?
Yeah, in a way. It's not about pressure at this point, though. I think for us, it's about how can we set ourselves up for the playoffs? How can we put ourselves in a really good spot where we get more home games, and then take advantage of those home games, because we haven't this year. So gathering up some momentum, obviously winning, and like you said, getting a little bit of that pressure off. But for us, we want to put ourselves in a good spot going forward.
Thanks, guys.